Alright, so before we go mining, let's offload some of that. Offload my lanterns here. Okay. So, there are a number of, like, small caves here around this area, and I really kind of do need to take a break and do something other than work on this grand staircase. Because if I just keep working on that exclusively, I'm going to drive myself insane. And, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, yeah. So I figure we go ahead and explore, like, the, little caves around the grand staircase here. Like, I know we've explored that, but there is, like, a number of sections over here that I have ignored. And I wonder what brown terracotta looks like when it's glazed. Ooh, some gold. Lots of gold, actually. Oh, crap. Spider. Go, Bane of Arthropods. Do your job. Oh, another one. Like, this is exactly why I decided to, like, light up the place before I, went and did anything. Let's, clear all this out so I can see where all the gold is at. Alright, so coal. I am, like, in the habit of, like, collecting as much coal as possible so I can make coal blocks for potential future building projects. Because, who needs coal when I have, like, unlimited charcoal? Or other things. Like, coal is really better off being used for other resources. Alright, so those caves were nowhere near as big as I thought they were going to be. But there are, like, a number of, like, different things around here that are somewhat problematic. Like, I know there's, like, a number of, like, little mine shafts around here that I have not even touched. Like this. Like, I would never have known this was here unless I actually went back and looked. Like, this is one of those things that I've come to realize, like, I'm not gonna get every single spot lit up, but if I'm really good at what I do, I'd be smart about things and make sure to check for, like, pockets of darkness. Because I know there's some pockets of darkness down here that I'm going to have to address. So we will just run around here and bump our head everywhere. To make sure I have, like, all of this lit up properly so it doesn't become a problem later on. But I'm quite happy with, like, how most of my stuff has turned out. I do believe there's some caves up here, though, that I'm going to have to look at. Like, in here. Like, I distinctly remember there being sections in here that I didn't light up because I ran out of torches. So let's address that fact real quick. And I'm probably gonna have to go through here and, like, harvest all of the sand as well. And I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time just, like, carving out the desert here. Because this goes well into the mountain of sand. Like, there's a couple of things I've noticed, like the fact that there's, like, a lot of areas with, like, just massive holes in them. Like, this isn't even really a cave. It's kind of just, like, a little, okay, yeah, it's a cave, but it's kind of just a little tiny thing. Alright, so I'm thinking, I can go ahead and, like, work on clearing this area off as well. While keeping an eye out for any caves here, and, well, what do you know? I forgot about this thing here. So let's go explore this here as I, like, fall into it, because I'm an idiot. Who is not taking proper safety precautions. Alright, so let's look around here. Like, there's not gonna be anything valuable up here, but I might as well just, like, clear it out. And, oh, hey, there's a little cave here that leads out here. Like, I also know there's, like, a ton of, like, little, like, caves underneath the redstone, the red sand there. So that's another thing I'm gonna have to look at later on. And ooh, gold. We do need gold for, like, pigman bartering. I mean, piglin bartering, and unfortunately we have to deal with this gravel here. Gravel being subject to dubious spawning mechanics. There we go. I am also gonna have to, like, go up and, do, like, an actual caving trip at some point. I mean, go down and do an actual caving trip. Because there are still areas of the ravine down there that I haven't explored, and there's also, a massive number of caves in the surrounding area that we're gonna have to look into. But, we're gonna grab all of this dirt here. Because it's in the way. There's also the fact that I'm going to... Oh. Well, that's a place I'm going to have to explore down there. And there is also this, like, iron golem here that I'm gonna have to, like, entrap and kill with lava. Sooner or later. But, we are gonna have to chew through some shovel, EXP. I mean durability. So I might have to, break into my cactus supply and just get enough levels to, fix that. But, clearing off, some of this area for the mob farm is on my to-do list. So there is that. We'll run back down and sleep. Whoops. Fell to my death. Well, took some fall damage. I also have to, like, flatten this out so I can light it up. Like, there's a lot of things I have to do, and... like, I've pretty much come to the conclusion that I will get to things when I get to them. Because, the way I record things is not, like, the most organized way of doing things. Like, it is very haphazard, and I pretty much do what I want. And I'm fine with that. That's kind of how I want to do things. And at some point, I will go through here and replace all of this with, like, appropriate flooring, and it will be nice. But right now, I kind of just have to stick with what I got. So let's go ahead and sleep. Let's offload all of this dirt here. So, I'm only going to be recording these, like, in a couple day sessions at a time. Mainly because I don't want to get too far ahead on recordings. To where, everything I have to say is, like, completely irrelevant. Alright, let's, stack that there. But, we're gonna need more charcoal. That is something, I'm going to have to address here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's, offload some of this here. Yeah, we need to offload our junk. String. Really need to start making a gunpowder chest. Like, I know I have a gravel chest right up here. Stick chest. Seed chest. Cocoa beans I need to make an automatic farm for. Lapis. Oh wait, more gravel. Alright, so I need, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Let's, clear this all out, shall we? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that gets me 8 more stacks of charcoal. Do we have a glass chest set up yet? No, we do not. Okay. That is fine by me. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, this ought to be fine. Okay. So let's check on how much bone meal I have. Not a lot. But I do need sticks for the let's trade all of our sticks for emeralds here, and bring along a couple of these here, just to empty this out. We need to continue stocking up on jungle logs, because I want to have like 4 chests full, just in reserve. But it's just not always practical. And I get about 10 to 14 emeralds from that. Alright, there we go. And we do need these, like, massive amounts of emeralds. Because as soon as I get name tags, I can do a lot more with the, what's it called? Librarian. And this guy, because this guy is the last one we trade with. Like, he's always the, one that gives us the least amount of stuff. But, I got 64 emeralds from that, which is actually pretty nice. So, let's see here. Yeah, we need a couple bookshelves, actually. Now, you're probably wondering what we're gonna do there. We actually need books. As I try to do that. But, we are going to, like, slowly stock up on, like, some useless enchants here. Or not. Never mind. Because, the real problem is I need name tags, because certain farms require name tags. And unfortunately, I can't really do much if I don't have access to name tags. But we... Oh, wait, no. We will hold off on doing that for a bit. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and take a trip down here. Because, what I want to do is I want to clear out some of this. And I want to, like, towards the end of the month here, sort of get, like, this first area, like, dug out and new blocks placed down. I also want to, like, expand this here. Because this is pretty good for, like, a bone meal producer. Unfortunately, it's also, like, screwed by a number of different things. Namely the fact that I don't have, like, enough reason to be down here. So I need to, set things up for me to be down here more often. Because I'm not down here enough for my farms to be efficient. So we're gonna put in a bit of work here. But we're also gonna harvest, like, any useful materials we find. Namely, we need a lot of copper. And basically, I want to be able to, like, have this first floor as, like, a thing I can walk around and, like, view some of the natural beauty of the cave. Possibly, like, get some lanterns hanging in places. That'd be kind of nice. But I do have to, like, clear out part of this. Which essentially means I have to spend some time, just clearing things out. And I will have to get some, like, better lighting in here. Definitely gonna get some chains that come down from the ceiling with some lanterns. More jack-o'-lanterns, definitely. But, I have a couple of future plans for down here. One of the things I'm gonna need is I'm gonna need, like, a wide open space where I can just find slimes. That is one of the that's probably gonna be the biggest project down here. Is this first layer is gonna be decorative. That layer is gonna be, the spider farm. And the rest of it will just be a lot of, like, open space for me to just harvest, slimes. Well, go and kill slimes. Because, unfortunately, the way slimes spawn is there's, like, a large area where they could spawn, and that's about it. And the thing is, like, even with light, they will still spawn. So, I just set up a large area for me to harvest slimes, and I'll be good. But once I finish clearing out this area, flooring is definitely going to be the thing we're going to want to get down. I'll probably end up storing, like, some pretty interesting things down here. Because this is where I can really flex some creative muscle and do some interesting things. Let's just put a torch there and dig up here. Alright, let's continue digging some of this out here. Ooh, gravel. Like, I'm not sure what I can use flint for. Like, what is flint actually useful for? That is something I'm gonna have to look into. But we are collecting like a decent amount of copper. That is something I am quite happy about, because I'm starting to burn through my copper stores, so I kind of have an incentive to get off my butt and actually start harvesting more copper from the earth. So I want to get, like, this first area done by the end of the month. Like, I think that's a reasonable thing to do. Because I've sort of, like, started this thing where I'm doing, like, monthly world tours. Like, every day on the first or second. It really just depends on, like, how my recording schedule works out. My recording schedule is not set in stone. I fully intend on, like, posting videos for years to come. But that'll take a bit of consistency. Now, would I like the ability to, like, be able to do this live every single day? Oh yeah, totally. But it's just not practical at all. Recording everything on, like, the day it goes up is not practical at all in the slightest. Like, I commend anyone who's able to pull that off, but that's just not really feasible for me. For a number of reasons. So I'm just gonna dig around the lanterns I've put down. And I am gonna have to spend a lot of time expanding the area around here as well. Oh, didn't mean to do that. And I'm gonna have to dig out underneath here as well. While figuring out a nice, like, pattern. Like, I think I want to do, like, a mix of, like, all sorts of different blocks, just to, like, flex my decoration skills. But I'm very happy with what I've done so far. And I'm thinking, like, for this area down here, aside from, like, what I've originally built here, I kind of want to, like, use the natural materials of this area. Like stone and granite and diorite. Like, I think that would be the way to go. Whoops. And I am breaking everything that I'm not supposed to be breaking. But, you know, this is kind of like a decent way to, like, gather materials. Just clear out a large chunk of something and run with it. And I think I'll end up, like, putting, glass, like here, so I can, like, look down through here. But, that's for future me to decide. Future me will come up with some pretty cool ideas, right? At least I would hope so. Oh well. Let's go ahead and continue digging here. And I have, like, reached the point where I have to stop for today. So let's grab this iron and put down a torch. But we have reached the point where I have to stop for the day. Oh no, I have fallen down and I can't get up. But we've made some progress. There are still some areas around here that I have to, like, explore. Like, there's still areas back there that I haven't explored. I know there's, like, at least, like, a couple of, like, alcoves that I've missed out on. And I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with this, like, patch up here. Maybe when I get Silk Touch, I'll fill it with, like, different kinds of gems and whatnot. But, for the time being, this is all I'm gonna record for the day.